Today with our new architect, Frank Gehry, you're going to be working in the program in a new and different way. To start out with, you're going to need some more tools, and to begin with that, we're going to go ahead and go up to View and Toolbars, and you'll see that you have the toolbar called Getting Started. Let's go ahead and get some more tools called the Large Tool Set. So you'll see that once I that popped up a whole brand new, like some new tools. Some of them are repeats, some of them are new. Some of them are going to be new and helpful for you. So once again, you're going to be working with Frank Gehry, and with the Frank Gehry projects that you're going to be doing, you're going to be thinking about how to do things in different ways. So some of the tools you've already have been using, but you have not been using them in the ways that we're going to now use them. So you can see here that I have built just a very simple structure, and when I select it, it's all about how you select things. And so far I just selected the top of this with nothing else. Now I'm going to be using the rotator, and when I start to rotate this, you've probably might have experienced a little bit of this whenever you started on your other projects. A lot of times this happens if you've kind of messed up on something. And let's go ahead and talk about another tool that you can use. So I have my mover. Usually whenever you have your mover, you selected something and then it starts to move those things. So if I were going to do this, you can see that I'm moving the whole thing, but let's try this in a little bit of a different way. So I'm moving this, and an endpoint, you can see that it's really going to change the effect of what I'm doing and how I'm doing this. So be thoughtful about how you're using some of the tools, and you're going to want to use them in different ways than what you have used before. And I have a few more tools that I'd like to introduce you to in just a moment. You'll see that one of the new tools that you have is a moving line, a freehand line. So with this one, I do recommend that you have it on a surface. Don't just draw it out in the air. It has some difficulty being on plane. So let's go ahead, and if I draw something interesting on my project, so I have this, if I wanted that to have a portion that came out, and it's on an angle, so it did protrude out in an angle, which is perfectly fine, but you can draw just about any shape that you're wanting with that free hand. So it's kind of going to give you some new options that you have not had before. One other one that I would like to show you how to use is the Follow Me. If you watched the beginning video back with the sub, this was in that third and final video. This is going to be a little bit more of something that you can use in this program. So let me go ahead and set that up, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Next, I'd like to show you how to use the Follow Me. The Follow Me works best on a flat plane, or to begin with, I was working on an angled on the last one and I was struggling. So now what I have here is it's on a plane. I did use that poly line, or the freehand line, once again. Now I'm going to go ahead and create a trajectory, or the pattern of where I want that to go. So I'm just going to use my arc like I did before, but this is the Follow Me, and I'm going to select that, and as you can see, I didn't complete that task. You can see that it comes up and over, and let me retry that one. So I'm going to take this, and it should go up and over. There it is. Alright, and you can make multiple different shapes. You can have some movement in with what you're doing. Notice the flat line was effective on the back there. So you have some things that you can work with some new tools.